Welcome back to 4-5 Sports. Today we are talking about college basketball right before, conference tournaments and obviously the big one, March Madness. All right, so going in right now, Alabama's a 1 seed, Houston's a 1 seed, Purdue's a 1 seed, Kansas is a 1 seed. Yeah, Purdue shouldn't be.
Frauds.
Purdue won't finish a 1 seed. We all know that. But Big 12 has Kansas State, Texas, and Baylor all as 2 seeds. I don't know if that will finish out like that because you never know with the tournament. And
one of those teams that plays tonight said they were in jeopardy of losing it.
Okay.
Is that K-State? They play tonight?
They play at OU.
Yeah. Well, they're not losing, so.
OU did kind of.
They did beat
OU roughed them up.
OU did rough them up last time. So you never know. But at the moment, Big 12 only has 7 teams in.
Only.
We were looking at 8 because now SEC overtakes us and Big 10 already was over us. But
they also have more teams.
Yeah, they have 14 teams to our.
They don't play each other twice.
Yeah, they don't play.
They'll play Kansas and Baylor twice.
In Texas.
Yeah.
And K-State.
Yeah. And Iowa State when they're good.
Yeah, but we swept them.
Yeah, so doesn't matter.
But those other teams swept us.
I guess really the biggest question is who is your guys' favorite going into this tournament at the moment?
That's a tough one.
1 seed wise, I would say Kansas is probably the overall best team at this moment. I would say maybe a month ago, probably not, but now they look very solid.
Yeah.
Looks like they can finish at a game. Even when you saw last night, Grady Dick had four points and they still win.
Yep.
So.
And they did that a couple games ago when Janet Wilson had like 4.
And then whenever Grady gets in foul trouble, they throw another 5-star in there. So.
Yosefu.
Which is, they've earned that. They've earned that right to have that many good players. But
Wow.
I just think it's interesting.
3 games suspension.
God, it's so hard not to say a Big 12 team is not going to win. Because I don't know what it was. About 2 months ago, there was a chart, and there was the remaining toughest 10 schedules, and every Big 12 team was in that chart. So, every night it doesn't matter if Kansas is playing OU. It's typically going to be a close game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen the graphic for the requirements, like top 22 offense, top 40 defense, or whatever, where you are in the AP poll about how the last however many champions, and there's only like 3 teams that fit the mold, and it was Houston, Kansas, and I think it was Tennessee, but they dropped out for sure.
Yeah.
But there's teams like Texas and Baylor. If their defense was better, they'd be up there. Texas might be up there now. They've been playing pretty good. So, it's really Big 12 teams. And Alabama was close, but somehow their defense was up there, and then OU scored 100 on them. So, I wouldn't trust Bama.
Yeah. I must be lying. I can. If you asked me this, I don't know, a month ago, 3 weeks ago, I'd have told you Purdue by a fairly large margin, but Purdue's kind of stunk it up the last week. Or not week, 2 weeks. But, yeah, it's pretty much Kansas. If Houston plays how they can, Houston will make an Elite 8, Final 4, probably.
It's tough because they don't, I'll say, condition by playing a really good team back to back to back, like the Big 12 teams do.
Yeah, but they've done it past seasons.
It's like they say that why it's so tough is you got to win so many tough games in a row. Well, the Big 12 teams are doing it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't get a bye game.
No, not really, because like you said, OU beat
Bama.
Yeah, and then they also beat K-State. They beat Iowa State, but I think my favorite is actually Texas. I hate to say it.
They're pretty good,
but
sure.
they're just so deep. I know, and you're right. Kansas is deep too, but
I honestly feel like every Big 12 team is deep.
yeah, because I'm between them and Baylor. I still think Kansas is true, but I want to try to
Yeah.
Spread the love.
broaden.
Spread the
Yeah,
love.
The only part that scares me about Texas is I really don't think they can shoot.
Yeah,
But they still score a ton.
Yeah.
But I'm not scared of any of those dudes except Serge-Ibaka Rice. But
Marcus Carr thinks he can shoot.
he
Marcus
can
can
score.
be.
I don't really think of him as a good shooter, though.
The last 3 games I've looked, he's gotten like 1 for 9.
I was like, he rarely shoots over 50% ever. But those bigs can score, even though I hate all of them. But
Shit, he's shooting 38%.
I told you, dude. He's not a shooter.
Who, Marcus Carr?
Yeah. He's shooting
Oh, from three.
He's
My
shooting
bad.
38%.
I was gonna say he's 45% overall. That's
not bad.
That's pretty good. But yeah, that would be my favorite, just because I feel like every single person on that team, in between guards, I don't feel like they have a great forward. I know Timmy is a good 4, but they don't have like a good 3. That's something that scares me. You know, there's just no like in between there.
I would have told you Baylor until I watched that second half of the Kansas game and saw how much their defense let up. If Baylor had a good defense, I think they'd be my favorite.
They almost literally does.
I know.
Yeah, they're it's just their guards.
They can score with the best of them. That defense gets a little scary.
I think they're also dangerous, like in a neutral site.
Yeah.
They're stupid deep.
There's not one bad player they put in the game ever. Their 7-8 man rotation is perfect.
They're missing their freshman All-American guard against us,
Yeah.
and they bring in a dude off the bench, and he puts up like 15 and 5. It's not like
Yeah.
You think, oh, they're big mans out there. We're gonna let them shoot it, and Jalen Bridge is wetting them.
just burying them.
John can shoot him if he wants to. John and Flo Thomber are the best screen setters in the nation as well. So.
Well, they're both 6'10" and 400 pounds.
Of muscle.
Oh, yeah, just pure muscle.
Pure muscle.
Crab dog.
I guess this is one that I always like doing is who would be your dark horse? Like last year, North Carolina. North Carolina was like an 8 seed. They ended up finishing as the runner-up. So if you had to pick a dark horse.
We think the qualifications for those.
I feel like something below like a
6 and up, or
Hang on, let me pull.
I was gonna say maybe 6 to anything below them.
because like my 5 seed, or I don't know where they have it. 6 seed is probably Creighton.
Mm-hmm.
I think they could be pretty good.
Yeah, they've got a good just starting lineup. I don't know how good their bench is, but I know their starting lineup is all.
And then we saw it with Miami last year. Just because of their tourney experience, I feel like they'd be tough to beat.
They got Nigel Pack now.
Yeah,
So they're better
if
than
Nigel
last
Pack
year.
can be anything like he was on K-State, then
Yeah, Wong is cold.
yeah, Wong is very good.
I almost like Jay Billis.
I don't know. I'm really not scared of St. Mary's as a 5 seed. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry, I'm taking.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it.
If Kansas plays Missouri in the second round, we saw how that went. But
True.
This team is a 3 seed, but I feel like they're not getting a lot of talk. I think Marquette could be kind of good.
I was fixing to say Marquette.
Big East is.
I know it's
I
Big
feel
East,
like
but I was
they're
gonna
gonna have
say
a team
hockey.
that's gonna be good.
No, that's a fair one to say.
I'll take Creighton as my Big East team.
Colin, you have any dark horse?
Screw it. We'll go Michigan State. Tom Izzo will get them going in the tournament.
You can do that.
Because I think
See?
That's not an easy matchup. Florida Atlantic in the first round. That
No,
would not be easy.
no, it's not. But I think if they were to get, well, it's not going to be like that because even though Joe Lunardi is pretty much dead on it, it's hard to guess that matchup. But
Yeah, that's.
I think that's a team that could be, golly, Kansas State, because they held it close with Gonzaga.
The bracket I'm looking at right now has Iowa State as a 6 seed, and I could realistically see them make the Elite 8 in that division.
I think they're just ice cold right now. Like we
I know,
are.
but their games would be, in theory, Auburn, Gonzaga, UCLA.
Where was I looking at something like
And I think
that,
they
where
could
I
be
thought
off
the
the
region
list.
was easy. I thought Miami's because I don't think too highly of UConn anymore.
Yeah, they've fallen off big time.
UConn, Purdue.
I think Miami could get through that pretty easily.
See, I'm gonna just say Duke, just because they have the talent to. They just have to
Hate 'em.
actually play, and that they have to go through Texas, but
Providence is a 7.
Granted,
Northwestern
this
is
is gonna be the
6. Yeah.
I think for me, mine would be Arkansas, and I don't like Jordan Walsh, but Nick Smith is on a roll now. Anthony Black, he's been pretty consistent all year, and then Ricky Council, he's pretty good. They lost last night, but I don't know. I still feel like they could be one. And then my other one was Texas A&M.
I was just about to say it.
Yeah, they are.
They're too good to be an 8 seed.
They're sneaky good. I thought they were even ranked.
So I've been hearing a lot of stuff. Granted, this hasn't.
They are.
That'd be a damn good 8-9.
They're 24.
Yeah. Vermont as a 15 seed. Granted, they're playing K-State, which I don't think they beat K-State. But if they got like a UCLA or a Purdue or someone like that, I really think they could have like a St. Peter's-esque run. Maybe not to the Final Four, obviously, but they could win, I don't know, two or three games.
Yeah, UNC Asheville playing Houston.
This team, which they probably won't, but if they somehow get out of their conference tournament and they're a 15 seed, Anton Davis on Detroit Mercy could literally go off for 50 and be
Oh, yeah. Is that that broke the
Not yet.
the threes record?
Yeah. So
That is true.
I could see a Middle Tennessee State situation there.
Where's Kent State? Did they fall off?
Yeah. All right, so I don't know if this was your next question, Sam, but who are teams that you think are way, way, way too high?
San Diego
Well,
State.
That's one, and we opened up with where you said it, Purdue, but they're gonna fall. Like,
I mean, yeah.
I'd have UCLA as the other one, other than Purdue.
See, I think just the whole,
Even though Pac-12's hard.
yeah, the Pac-12 just sucks and
But
stuff.
UCLA's good.
yes.
I mean,
And
Arizona,
they've got multiple dudes that have been in the tournament before.
yeah, UCLA is good. Arizona's all right. The rest of the conference kind of stinks.
Agreed.
I was gonna say Arizona, but they're good, but I just don't. I don't know if they're a 3. I feel like they're more of a 5.
I think St. Mary's might be a little high too.
Yeah.
I mean, they're good, but they played nobody. Of course, they're gonna have a good record. Same with Gonzaga.
I think Indiana
where's
Indiana
Gonzaga?
at a 4 seed may be a little too much.
It's a good one.
Indiana's
they're 20 and 10.
because like they're so
They
weird.
just got their.
Yeah, they just got
they
kicked by
can not that
Iowa.
Purdue's amazing, which they're pretty good, but they can go beat Purdue by like what 15, whatever
They
they did.
swept them.
Yeah, and then they go and get 30 ball by Iowa, and like it's not like they're two different teams on two different nights. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Still lost.
Still lost.
They lost to Baylor. We went backwards.
Boise State's making a turn.
We didn't drop very far though. If Arizona State didn't hit that damn game winner, we might be in.
Yeah, that definitely did not help. Cool shot.
I'm
But-
still worried that Lenardi doesn't have the bubble teams correct. Because
Well, I don't think this one's Liberty. So.
I don't know. It just seems like it's so hard to say. I feel like,
I think we're definitely in the picture.
yeah.
I think we're close, but I think we need to win
At
I
least
personally think
2.
we need to win
at
3
least
in a
2.
row.
Through 3, there'd be no doubt in my mind. 2,
I saw
Could be
somebody
nervous, but-
that had. It was like percentage wise based on how many total wins you had, and 18 got you to like 73%, and we need 2 more.
Yeah.
But that was with there's 5 games left. And then we lost 4 of them.
Well, I remember them at the beginning of the year saying if you had like 8 wins in the Big 12,
Exactly.
you're making it.
And we
So-
have more than West Virginia,
Yeah, we've got 7 and
and they're unlocked to make it. So
yeah. Well, because that Auburn win at the time,
And their non-conference is a lot better.
it was it was a good win technically.
we smoked Ole Miss.
we did. We didn't.
That's
That's not our fault
maybe-
that we got Ole Miss.
We did what we could.
Yeah, I wish we could have had one of the teams that we had years prior, like a Arkansas, like a Florida. Now would we probably won that game? I don't know, but
Yeah.
maybe
SEC stinks.
they do have 9 teams in the tournament.
We got 14.
I have 8. I got 8. Sorry, I know.
Our percentage is greater.
It's true. All right, that was the March Madness, preview. Yeah, March Madness preview for the greatest month of the year, March Madness, and we'll
Let's
sleep
know,
in May.
man. Let's know if we should make a bracket challenge.
Yeah, hopefully it goes better than last year.
Last year was brutal.
Don't go back and watch that.
Nope.
No.
We'll delete that off the name.
It was way too long, too.
Yeah, so
I mean, our entire national championship game lost the first round. So
Cap, second round.
wasn't our title game Kentucky? Oh, Tennessee lost second round.
thank you guys for watching the video. Comment down below your champion